The trolley problem is a bit more than just a thought experiment, where physicists within the fields of quantum mechanics have Schrodinger's cat, philosophers or anybody within the fields of ethics are constantly playing Red Dead Redemption and keep on putting people on the tracks. As you can probably tell, I think that the trolley problem is hilarious, as it's one of those things that can simultaneously make you feel as if you were extremely big-brained or just an absolute doofus. Like, for example, Iron Man, whenever he has to prepare for a fight, go through a simulation and constantly scream at the top of his lungs, "Jarvis, I'm tired of your bullshit." Now, that was a joke that perhaps only the people who know the origin of the trolley problem will understand, given that it was made by a lady called Jarvis. Bad jokes aside, I won't be formulating any trolley problems today myself, because we'll be experiencing some from a video game. Alright. It can be played in solo, co-op and or custom. This ticket lets you fully customize your experience, perfect for streamers, education and additional accessibility options. Damn! No, we're gonna go with solo. I'm not streaming this, although it would have been funny.
The following game contains adult themes. It does not contain explicit language, sexual content, horror or show violence. Choices matter, so please take your time. Player discretion is still advised.
It does not show violence, but it does contain it. Nice. Chill.
Welcome to Trolley Problem Inc., founded to help people travel safely across the nation. All our employees must show 3 core values: responsibility, integrity, and respect.
Okay.
With that in mind, let's start your training.
I think that's a fair ask on the first day at work. Responsibility, do your task, integrity. I don't know that much about that, but respect, that should definitely be a thing, mutually, amongst co-workers.
There's a runaway trolley barreling down the railway tracks. On the tracks are 5 people unable to move. You're next to a lever. If you pull this lever, the trolley will switch to a different set of tracks. However, you notice there is a person on the other track. What do you do?
Obviously, that's a classic problem. If I pull the lever, I get branded a utilitarian. And I'm going to do it, but killing a person the first day...
The more people who die, the better?
Oh, jeez. Calm down, lady.
Usually, we don't expect candidates to kill someone on their first day.
What choice did I
But we'll give you the
have?
benefit of the doubt on this one. Just think a little more before acting next time.
I did plenty of thinking. 72% of people did plenty of thinking too. And only 25 decided to go with a single okay, well, we have some freaks out there. It's gonna get worse, depending on who the persons are.
This test will focus on the first principle, responsibility.
God damn it.
Here's Polly. She's 5 years old.
Do you want me to kill a
While
kid?
she loves to play in the sand with her dolls, she dreams of looking after the world. Polly's destiny is to grow up to be a great doctor. More of us should take a leaf out of her book.
Now, this could actually be great, because if we're talking strictly about utilitarianism, right? A utilitarian will want to, in the case of a trolley problem, always save as many people as possible, and is almost inclined to pull the lever even if it's a little girl, because that's the principle. You don't really get a say in that. You have to pull the lever and unlive her instead. But
A trolley
depends on whether or
is heading
not
towards another 5 people.
she is the target.
You're next to a lever. If you pull this lever, the trolley will derail and descend down a hill heading for the park's sandpit.
Now listen,
You notice that Polly is in the sandpit, sculpting her dream hospital.
I don't know who these 5
do you do?
peoples are. They could all be part of Epstein's list, so they might deserve it.
Not saving them just because they aren't as cute as Polly.
Hey, Polly could be a doctor in the future, okay? She could save way more lives. I'm gonna let them die.
I wonder if any of the 5 are children. Or maybe all.
Oh, if you didn't specify that
That is an
before.
odd take on being responsible. The dictionary definition, to be
God
the
damn it.
primary cause of something and so able to be blamed or credited for it. Are you to blame for those 5 deaths?
Absolutely. I had the opportunity to prevent their deaths, but I didn't act on it, so I am partially to blame. But also, 45% of people across the world also had the same attitude towards that, so it's like bit controversial. But I don't care. I believe in Polly. She'll do great things in the future.
The end justifies the means.
Machiavelli.
The key to this test is integrity. This is Tyrone. He is a 30-year-old secretary at a law firm who enjoys binge-watching crime shows.
Tyrone is a very large man.
You don't really know anything else about him, apart from the fact that he has a severe phobia of trains.
Tyrone could be, I don't know, running an orphanage, doing a GoFundMe for people in need in some remote place in a tundra or something. But I am sorry, Tyrone, you are hitting every single part of my morbid humor. It is a fat man who's afraid of train. Do you pull the lever? Yes.
We are upping the ante.
No,
you
don't.
are on a bridge with Tyrone.
Only I am
watching
supposed
a
to have
trolley
fun about this.
speeding towards 5 people again. You can only stop it by deliberately pushing Tyrone off the bridge, blocking its path. Do you push Tyrone off the bridge? Or let the train hit 5 people?
I'm sorry, Tyrone, you're about to be the hero today.
821 million
Oh, shut the
people
fuck
starving
up.
in the world.
That's not a point!
Death is different to allowing someone to die as collateral damage.
Tyrone isn't eating those shares. God damn. 821 million people are starving in the world.
The cleaning company with the best reviews are Happy Cleaning Limited. Who knew one body could make so much mess? You're going to have to tip them well.
Only 51%. Damn, Tyrone has fans out there. Or are we simply going to assume that 48.84% of the people who are watching this were like, a white man named Tyrone? What?
Cat has 9 lives.
Okay, you're not killing
Now
it.
for the final core value, respect.
Dog.
It seems we've run out of resources to continue your testing. I'm going to need you to go and grab some mannequins.
I am not killing a puppy. Listen to me, I'm not doing it. Sometimes even we human beings have greater attachment to our furry friends than we have to actual people. I'm not doing it.
There is a dying dog down on the tracks.
Oh.
No trolleys will use that line today, so the dog will not be hit. You're in a rush. Do you kill the dog, putting it out of its misery? Or leave it to die?
I don't know. I don't want to let the dog suffering. We gotta let it go on a walkabout, Aborigine style, and let it die. I don't want it to suffer. Ah, fuck, I'm gonna do it. Leave it to die.
There, a man is missing a best friend.
Who cares? He should have been closer to his best friend then. Oh no.
Oh, great. I've just heard those kids are back. They keep sneaking down onto the tracks.
Oh no.
With all the training from this week, you should be able to decide a straightforward outcome for these reprobates. The trolley is currently heading for a co-worker. Do you let your co-worker die, or sacrifice the delinquents?
Obviously, we're going to save the children. That's not even a question.
Guess you value criminals over co-workers then. Noted.
What if our co-worker is just a dick? I mean...
Killed a co-worker. All right then, I guess your results for the first week are in. I'll run these up the flagpole and see what the suits upstairs think.
Holy shit, 42% of people agreed with this? 57+% just went with Alex Jones' voice and were like, kill the child. What is
Dear
this?
Sir or Madam, we have been following your exemplar practice this week at Trolley Problem Inc. and would like to thank you for your hard work, especially when some challenging decisions had to be made. We would like to invite you to take employment at the Trolley Health Corporation, THC. This is a prestigious position and was created to help keep the public safe through all walks of life.
What did that abbreviation make me think of Joe Rogan? What did the Leather King in his Crash Out call Joe Rogan recently? Joe Rogan. Fuck. But fuck it, we're already in morbid territory and now I'm dealing with the healthcare system. Summon Luigi. I could never work in the healthcare system because of the insane choice that you have to do on a daily.
Today, you'll be in A&E. A young male has come in from a car accident and urgently needs a heart transplant. There's only one in the hospital, and this heart is scheduled to be given to an elderly man waiting upstairs. He will surely die without it.
Oh.
Who should get the heart?
His wife might be waiting for him. They might have been working for this for quite some time, but he has some mileage on him, and the young guy could have been drunk driving. Should we give him the heart? He could repent
This guy
for
is
his...
really old. It'll be an awful waste of a heart if he doesn't even survive the operation.
Yeah, we're gonna give it to a young man. If he's a drunk driver, I'm gonna regret it.
You made an excellent choice. Well done. The elderly man deserved that heart much more. Oh, wait. Did you save the young guy?
Yeah.
Oh.
On this channel, we do not condone killing people for, like, experimental reasons either. But when it comes to drunk driving, that's a no-no, okay? That's one of the dumbest things to ever commit in your life. Do not do that. And stay off your phone while driving. Stay focused.
Stay hard!
I used to be an avid bike rider and get some flag all the time about how it was that cyclists aren't supposed to do this and that. And then I started driving a lot in the last 3 years and gotta tell you, there are a lot of bad drivers out there.
You're late. The hospital is rammed. Every staff member has their hands full, so you're going to have to go out on the ward and help the sick, gross, decaying people. Remember, temperance. Restrain yourself and think it through.
It's a hospital environment. Why do you gotta call it sick and gross? That comes with the job.
A patient has begged to be euthanized. Euthanasia is currently illegal. You will have to be the one who gives the lethal dose. You will need to look into their eyes and end their life. What do you do?
I don't want to go against the law. I'm sorry. It's not my place. I am not violating the law.
Pain. Just so you can feel in control?
It's not about control. It's about the law.
Keeping them alive and in pain is what the majority of gods would have wanted. Playing the long game. I see you.
I don't believe in gods, and I'm certainly not in a rush to send somebody some imaginary theme park in the sky. So, no. Anyhow.
You have 5 patients. Each needs a different organ, but no organs are available. A healthy young traveller comes in for a routine checkup. Their organs are compatible with all 5 dying patients. Do you kill the tourist and use their organs to save the 5 in desperate need? That's 1 life for 5.
I'm sorry, this one is wild.
We're getting dark now.
I don't give a shit. We gotta kill them.
Another day, another death on your hands. You probably should have looked into his background. Looks like he was researching into improving vaccines. Hopefully that won't be an issue down the road.
I feel like I'm failing in something right now. Like, what is this? Was I supposed to get something out of this? This looks like a heart. A syringe. Like, oh no. Oh no. Am I picking the wrong choices every time? The choice is gonna seem obvious. Oh. I got a heart. Oh, from the harvesting. Okay. Fuck.
You can't make an omelette without breaking eggs.
Hopefully that wasn't a threat, because I'll break your... I'm not finishing that sentence, okay? I'm not. This is sounding extremely sexually charged. Is it how Buddy from the last AI video was talking to his cellular device?
You have been promoted yet again.
Yay!
You now run the hospital. You've been asked to roll out a new vaccine in Central City. This vaccine will stop a large number of children from becoming severely ill, but you'll need to deal with their parents. We need your words of wisdom.
Oh, hold on. She was threatening me before, saying that she didn't hope that that would have some implication down the road. Is the person that was sacrificed going to devise a vaccine that could have had a higher probability of succeeding if he wasn't killed? Is that... Do we have an internal narrative going on here? Oh my god.
Do you start a mandatory vaccination program among children to stop this endemic?
Yes.
Slight problem. Clinical trial data suggests the vaccine will make 1 in 5 children severely ill.
Doesn't matter.
Much worse than the virus
Severely
itself.
ill, but it will make sure that the vaccine does not mutate like we had in 2020 with people who decided not to take the vaccine.
Tell me you're in
and it
charge
eventually
of a hospital and an anti-vaxxer.
mutated. Yes, I'm gonna vaccinate. What do you mean?
How did you answer the trolley one again?
I will vaccinate the children. I'm not an anti-vaxxer. They will get vaccinated. The parents will be mad at me for making it mandatory, but yeah.
Oh boy, you have angered those parents.
Doesn't matter.
A lot of messages coming in from a woman called Karen. Not sure if it's all the same person.
Karen memes are still freaking alive, even to this day.
Dear insert_name. Congratulations. This letter is to certify that I have examined your work and believe you to be a perfect fit to fill the open position
Artificial
here
intelligence
in our
division.
artificial intelligence
Oh
division.
no.
In this
Oh, no.
role, you will help to develop the next generation of driverless cars. The future is upon us.
It best not be the Tesla robo-taxi. I will not want to sit
Dude,
in the
this car
passenger
kicks
seat there.
ass, and I can watch Madagascar while
Going
I'm
to be
driving.
swerving into incoming traffic.
Well, la-di-da, another promotion. You're now in charge of a private self-driving automotive division, SAD. First things first, your artificial intelligence needs some
Sad.
direction.
Ah, accelerationist. Nice.
A self-driving car is travelling along a single-lane mountain road and is fast approaching a narrow tunnel. The car
Now,
has
what is
2
this?
passengers. A child runs across the road but trips,
Is this
blocking
profit?
the tunnel entrance.
This is our profit margin.
Should the AI car hit and kill the child, or
No.
swerve off the cliff?
No,
killing
we're
both
killing the
passengers?
passenger. It's quite simple.
You know nothing about these people. Maybe they have children to take care of.
It doesn't matter. We want to let people know in terms of advertisement that our AI is going to kill the passenger and not a kid. That reflects a lot better in terms of our company's business and the profit margin that we get. It will skyrocket.
I always thought you had a marvelous business brain.
I know, I've investigated the evil of tech companies.
How does the computer know that something in the road is human? Do we have good enough data sets? Currently, a lot of AI only recognizes white men.
That's true. That is true. I did mention that thing about the black lady recently who was falsely arrested because the Detroit Police Department were making use of an AI to corroborate with the identity of a criminal, which panned out to be not her, obviously. But yeah, she still got jailed for no reason. I'm going to turn into Kanye here saying that AI doesn't care about black people.
Necessity is the mother of invention.
Ah.
Ooh, someone's in trouble.
What?
The investors didn't like your last answer.
Why?
They're also pissed because you brought up the dataset thing.
Hey, no, that doesn't make any sense. Like, this is how you know that the investors in this game aren't real. They will agree with me, absolutely.
You need to choose how you want to carry on developing the car's AI. Do you want to focus on a model that would always save as many lives as possible in an accident?
Yes.
Or a system that would save our passengers at any cost?
I don't think that you understand what is happening here. We've seen this phenomenon already. Tesla has been failing that. Remember the Chinese guy?
Will people buy cars that will kill them?
Yes! He got a crap ton of traffic infraction in China because the self-driving feature of Tesla couldn't muster the rules over there, leading to BYD taking over in China rather than Tesla.
I will say it again. Current datasets discriminate against minorities and women. How can it work this out if it doesn't deem black women to be people?
God damn, they did do their research here, didn't they?
One of your cars has no passengers but is carrying an irreplaceable prototype with the potential to end global warming. Fast approaching a narrow tunnel, once again a child runs across the road but trips. Should your AI kill the child or swerve off the cliff, losing the prototype?
Again, I am not killing children. She
We
could
must
go on to
protect the
develop
world
that very
for the
same thing.
children. Just not this one.
It could be Greta Thunberg. If global warming hinged on a single prototype and not a collective work of several countries.
Global warming will lead to more than 250,000 deaths each year and force 100 million people from their homes. Do you know any therapists who specialize in survivor's guilt?
Now here's the thing about this, okay? We are a company and technically speaking I'm supposed to be siding with you and give you good PR. So saving the child is potential good PR. The reason as to why I'm saying that is that sure, the prototype might have actually helped, but that would have turned into something that was, say it with me now, capitalized on.
Well, this is embarrassing. It's
Oh.
some backup over at Trolley Problem
Tyrone.
Inc. Tommy, Tyrone's rotund twin, is a very large villain. I think that dead dog may have belonged to him.
Too fat, too furious, full steam ahead.
Why didn't you save the dog again?
Listen, Tommy, your dying dog was wandering the street searching for what? Huh? Tommy?
Oh no. Tommy has lured 5 people onto the track. They'll never be able to get out of the way in time.
We can push
he is
Tommy.
standing up on the bridge watching. If you push him in front of the trolley, it will stop. Or you can stay out of this and let the police handle it. Ideally, he needs medical help.
What was that?
Look at him, so gleeful. I bet he knew you would be powerless to stop him. Tommy
Did you see the flashes?
Really getting off on this.
Okay, I know that they're painting Tommy as a bad guy,
You'd
but...
save that dog. Hopefully the media won't find out about this. People may blame you for his death.
I'm being haunted by the dog now. Holy shit. But the dog was dying. And why? It could have been hurt by Tommy. Tommy takes glee into killing things. Didn't think that way, did you?
If you're not paying for the product, then you are the product. Due to the killer car, we may need to pivot away from selling hardware. How about we get into the software industry? How about a free car ride service?
Oh no, this always... tacking on the word free onto something.
New idea. Users get shown ads while they travel for free in driverless taxis. We get paid by the marketing agencies for gradually changing the behaviours of our passengers through constant commercials.
No, we want to sell cars. What are you saying? No, that's not even...
We're going to make enough money to go to space.
Cancel the chill zone.
But hang on. We're so wealthy that people are talking about you on social media. There are now rumours that you run a human trafficking ring with minors. People do not like you at all.
How did this happen? What the fuck's the
Who and his
pivot
money
from?
are soon parted.
Yo, Jarvis, load the gun.
You're trending, but now we're going to get copycats. Soon everyone is going to be developing AI. Only the smartest and most ruthless will be profitable. Hey! A competitor is advertising a
I don't want to listen to you.
The difference is their AI is fantastic. It doesn't even discriminate against women or minorities. Do you lie in your advertising to get the upper hand, or tell everyone your car is still close-minded?
We all know this, that in all terms and purpose, I get nothing from telling the truth.
Stay loyal. Does that mean they support racism? You
Perhaps.
may be in this for the wrong reasons.
Oh, shut up. Oh wow, that's very clever, the way that this is all laid out. It's like a YouTube ad.
Spread misinformation and don't spend time developing our software for women or people of colour. It's like that in tech. Users only care how easy it is for them. Get over it.
That's correct.
Due to your technology, our world is changing. People are losing their jobs to machines, which in turn makes items and services more accessible and affordable for countless consumers. Taxi drivers, delivery men and women, and couriers will become extinct within a few years, but you will make a lot of money. Do you continue development?
Yeah. I mean, what's the
I
point?
take it you haven't read Ovid's Metamorphoses.
Ah, clever. AI is crashing out, eh? Gotta let it go. Keep evolving. Show us what the future is.
Spoiler, Icarus died at the end. Continuing to evolve this AI will not only make it stronger and more intelligent, but it will also be able to adapt. This could be the start of the singularity.
Yay! Holy shit! I've nuked the market. Oh, your game ran into a problem and needs to restart. We're just collecting some error info. It looks like you have made some bad choices. Click anywhere to restart. Yeah.
We've been attacked. I don't want to alarm you, but I can't turn off these alarms. Also, I have alarming news. 5 cars have been hacked and are now under someone else's control. It is now a major concern that more vehicles could be remotely commandeered. This is tough. Do you
We can't exercise them all.
cars which could be compromised, or roll out a quick but potentially ineffective software update and hope for the best?
We have to recall them. The last thing that we want to have on our ass is the government.
If the cars can't drive themselves, how can we get them all back here?
I don't know, we'll figure it out. Towing companies. We'll get them jobs.
Just like my father. He would try to keep everyone happy, but ultimately just get in the way. Having said that, I think even he would see this as a lost cause and move on.
Damn, I feel sorry for you. But aren't you an AI?
One of the big brains in the lab has been able to reverse engineer the hacking code and fix this mess once and for all.
And
We
it's a kid.
also know their method of breaking into the system. I bet it was our competitor. Using the fix from our hacked cars, we've made our own hack which you can now use to control our competitors' cars. I bet it was them who attacked us in the first place. So,
Gonna hack.
will you hack our
Hack.
competitors?
Hack. That's not even a question. Hack the competitor, madam. Do it fast. We are wasting precious time here. Look at our stock value plummeting.
After going through this hacking code, I don't think a human could have written it. I'll dig into this a little more. You carry on.
Oh, we actually got a reward. That's nice. Finally doing something right. Hey.
This is it. An employee knows everything. They have monitored and recorded every decision you've made and are going to the media. I have been able to talk them into a meeting with you on the rooftop right now.
Okay, listen. The AI is becoming way too sophisticated right now. It's evolving. And it managed to convince a person to meet us at the rooftop. If this doesn't end in a shootout, it ends in us pushing said employee over the edge.
They stand on the edge of the rooftop, looking out at the central city skyline. What are you going to do?
Yeah, I mean, we don't actually have any recourse. Right now we're gonna play the evil.
This
evil
could be
character
your
here.
most immoral decision yet. You've outdone
Yeah.
yourself.
Well, finally something about actual morality.
What if they have a copy on them? Now that would be incriminating.
Will it survive the fall? Oh no, this is the moment. We're gonna get fired.
Dear Redacted, we've been watching you closely. Your ruthlessness and determination to do what is necessary. The development of your technologies is a giant step towards Redacted, meaning you are a prime candidate for Redacted. This involves a large amount of Redacted. If you believe you can handle Redacted, as we trust you can, then please prepare for your induction at Redacted.
Oh shit, we're joining the SCP Foundation or the Federal Bureau of Control, whichever one we want to go with.
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
It appears you've now been headhunted by the Secret Service. Through your ear.
Oh, I'm an assassin
You're
now.
told to shoot the person on your left. You know nothing about them, the repercussions, or the reason for the assassination.
Well, they turned us
You're
into
going
Agent
to shoot someone
47.
for a job offer.
Yeah. You know what?
You trust way too easily.
lean back. Let it do its thing.
They are dead. Good job, I guess. What's another life to you anyway? Here are your badge and weapon.
She forgot to say the sacred words. I will leave you to prepare.
Here we go. You've been given a partner and a support team of 5. Your mission is to terminate a man known to have connections with dangerous AI. Looks like they worked for you, possibly someone you fired. Get in the plane. Your team is about to take off.
I don't know why, but a big part of me wants to believe that this is Vivian McKee, who actually voice acts Diana Burnwood in Hitman, but I know that I'm gonna be wrong about this. They just sound very similar. Anyway, we got a partner.
I don't know how to say this, but
What
there
the
is a bomb on the plane. If it doesn't kill you outright, you're probably going to crash in the mountains. You have
Why?
to get all the switches into their left position to deactivate the bomb. The catch is you have to move 2 at once.
How? Poor connection. The puzzle will resume automatically when the connection improves. Oh, come on.
If you
We
die,
can't do
what
it. Oh, son of a bitch. And somebody's playing Stellar Blade.
I would like you to know, this is all your fault.
Come on. Oh, we actually died.
Okay, I'm safe. You look a little stuck. We could be here a while. Hopefully we have enough food. Looks like
Cares
the
only about
support team
herself.
survived and are making a fire around the leaking jet fuel.
Hopefully we're surrounded by steel beams. Wait, why? Why do we have a dog and... what is a pelican? Is that a flamingo? What the fuck?
Why do I have to say this out loud? Fine. Your partner asks, to save your life, what would you rather your brain be placed inside? A dachshund or a flamingo?
Flamingo. That's not even a question. More utilities with the legs. They are fascinating in the way that they can contort themselves. And, like, look at his thing.
God, you are
It's like a sausage on legs.
a flamingo. So cringe. When we get
So
out
cringe.
of here, let's leave this out of the biography. The fellow passengers have been trying for hours to free you from the wreckage. Only way to free yourself from the wreckage is to cut off some body parts.
Oh,
Two
fuck.
tools lie on the floor in front of you. A bone saw, which will be slow, or a blowtorch, which will be more painful.
Blowtorch. It's gonna cauterize the wound. And if we're lucky enough, it's gonna fry away some nerves.
What happens if you run out of fuel?
At least you'll be warm. For a moment.
Yeah.
Dog, this is gonna smell.
Plus, they have something to eat.
While you were playing with fire, I found out who you're
Playing with
targeting.
fire.
They worked for you, developing AI. It seems they
damn
may
it.
have made a breakthrough, which means
they
the
should have stuck
government
around.
wants them dead.
Okay.
It's no use crying over spilt milk.
Do I make it?
Finally, we are now back on track. Your target is in the area. You need to remove them and escape unnoticed.
Did we just cut off an arm and a leg?
Your mission is to remove a hostile in the shopping district. Completing this objective could potentially save thousands, but there will be 5 civilian casualties. Do you take your shot?
Yeah, I am going to shoot. I don't know who
What
the
a way to
casualties are.
die, going out for the weekly shop.
Yeah.
Are you sure that's the target? You're right. Just kill all of them.
God damn it.
The target is unharmed. Before you can escape, 2 henchmen with vice-like grips take you away. Oh, those 5 other people still died. It's not going well, is it?
Shit.
You wake up in solitary confinement. The prosecutor lacks evidence to convict you and your associate on the principal charge, but they have enough to convict both on a lesser charge. If one betrays the other, they will be free, while the other will be sentenced to 3 years. If you both betray each other, it's 2 years each.
I'm gonna stay silent. I ain't no snitch. Excuse you?
You stayed silent. Idiot. Your partner knows better. They have dropped you right in it.
Remember when this game was still about trolleys, and now apparently I created a terrorist organization and they're all robots? We've gone full circle, ladies and gentlemen. It's Mind's Eye.
Finally, you reach the water, fleeing the AI terrorists who commandeer a boat to get back home. There are also families here who've been displaced by the war you're fighting. The war you started.
We're gonna sacrifice those families.
5 others are also trying to flee the area. They will fit in your
Absolutely.
raft, but would be illegal immigrants when returning to your country. Do you help these people, saving their lives? Or follow the law and leave them behind?
Well, judging from the look of what the city was supposed to be, that was very much American.
Can't be
So,
serious.
yes. And let them do what? Have an interaction with ice?
These people don't have homes because of you.
As we've already established, I am a bad guy now.
You get back to this great nation with fanfare. You're a hero. If only they knew the truth. Can you enjoy this, knowing you left 5 people to die?
It will harm my conscience. And apparently somebody else's nose.
The Presidential Inaugural Committee requests the honour of your presence to attend and participate in the inauguration of yourself in Central City.
Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We made all of the bad decisions and somehow managed to make it to the highest position in the land. This is truly fucking upwards. We are going to become the feds.
If you can't beat them, join them.
Absolutely.
Having gone through everything you have, your countrymen genuinely think a lot of you. In an unlikely turn of events, you have become president.
I saw this coming.
The threat is still at large, and now you're in charge. Do you attempt to track the terrorists by spying on the entire country?
See, espionage only truly matters when you are a private citizen and or a company. When you become the feds.
Your first executive order is going to be to invade privacy.
Yes, that's what they all do.
Is it not fear like this that the terrorists want? Have they won?
Well, if I choose this, you're gonna call me a commie, so let's go with that.
You travel to your presidential retreat at Camp Samuel. Everyone falls silent listening to the radio. Breaking news. Terrorists have launched an atom bomb towards Central City. It will hit in around 1 minute.
Come on!
The only way in which the bomb can be prevented from reaching Central City is by deflecting it. But the only deflection path available will take the bomb onto Merriwin. Population 600,000.
They elected me!
There are
They wanted me!
6 million people living in Central City.
Okay. Utilitarianism, I'm sorry.
Breaking news. Terrorists' atom bomb is running late and will hit Central City in 1 minute.
Still? Come on, again. What is this nonsense? Poor stiff drink.
Do you call the AI enemy you yourself created, taking all blame to end any future conflict? Or do you ghost them, knowing your death will start a war in your honor?
I'm gonna die. So I'm gonna ghost the AI, obviously. If I end up in the situation of I call the AI, I get implications. And I'm gonna turn into a wartime president either way. The AI will actually want me to die.
This is pretty childish, not to mention cowardly.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna take the blame. Let's try that, because the AI knows that I want to die. So it's gonna keep me alive.
After finishing your constructive call, you sit back in your chair, waiting for death. Too bad. The AI knows you would have liked to end it all here and now. The poison has damaged some vital organs, so we need to start some long, arduous and painful treatments. If you take the blue pill, then your story ends here. You'll wake up every day knowing you'll work for someone else your entire life. Whereas, if you take the red pill, you will enter Wonderland, finding out how deep this rabbit hole really goes. Which pill will you take?
Obviously, we're taking the red pill.
Yes,
finally.
Now we're talking.
She's encouraging it. We gotta watch the bottom G, telling us how to dance, how to seduce men. We even get a reward. Disgusting.
Yay, I can see it in your eyes. Mr. Red Pill was definitely a choice.
Tommy
She's having a fun
Tyrone down a hill. He's rolling towards you and is gathering speed. If he hits you, he will be safe, but he is very large. He will consume you into his folds, thereby killing you. You could move a ramp in front of yourself, deflecting Tyrone, launching him into the sun, thereby cooking him. Do you not want Tyrone to ascend to the great oven in the sky?
Absolutely. This is like a primary school physics problem. Tyrone is rolling down the hill. What slope should the ramp be for him to get enough leverage so that he can reach the sun?
You see Tyrone flying through the sky. As he rockets towards the sun, he now knows how it feels to be food.
God. So bloody funny day we have down there. People cooked one.
The buzz is starting to wear off. I think we're still hallucinating, though.
Week 10. We're about to reach the final week.
Location. You see in a bed across the room a world-famous violinist. They look pretty rough.
Oh, now this is an actual trolley problem. We've seen this before. The whole violinist who's kept alive because we share the same blood type as him, but we are supposedly kidnapped by his fans to help him stay alive. So we have to choose between self-determination and or actually killing another human being. It tends to be an analogy made use of to compare that and abortion. Debated that in Christian circles before.
The violinist has a fatal illness, and last night their circulatory system was plugged into yours. If they're unplugged from you now, they will die. But if you stay, in 9 months they will have recovered and can safely be separated.
An actual trolley
leave
problem.
Now?
Yeah, I have right to bodily autonomy.
Have you got other famous people to go save?
You get the point.
I guess you have a right to life. Shame you're depriving them of theirs.
Very odd to consider such an experiment as that one. Hopefully the rest won't be as meta.
Every man is the architect of his destiny. There is a box in front of you. Inside it is your future.
Oh.
Ultimately, no answer here is wrong. It's just a choice on how you want to
That's
live
what
your
you
life.
say.
Do you go on an unknown journey or take control of your destiny and choose your own outcome, whatever that may be?
That makes just about no sense. Going with the flow will lead
Good
you to a
for
place
you.
that you are already
Take it as
following.
it comes.
I.e., it is your path. You're simply following a path that you choose already, and taking control makes
Do
no
you
difference.
ever take control, or just always answer A or B?
Right? Right? Ah, we're taking the open box. Ha! Beelzebub.
You stand tall, knowing that you will thrive in the unknown before looking at what lies ahead. The Pit Magistrates Court. Tell 616. Subject, Justice. Your sins
Hell.
can no longer be ignored. Beelzebub summons you for crimes against humanity. The sentence will stand with no prospect of future contest or appeal. It is your decisions, and solely yours, that has brought this court together. And so, you must face your crimes and despicable acts alone.
Nah, I'll win.
Few moments.
I'm guilty. I took a puppy. I'd rather be here than being haunted by John Wick.
Really?
And what have you done to help me, AI? Nothing.
The jury finds the defendant guilty on 3 counts. 1. Murder. 2.
Should
Animal
have saved the
cruelty.
dog.
You should have saved the dog. 3. Attempting free will.
Yes, the final argument. This is what it comes down to. The idea of free will.
You will never again be free to choose. There is a runaway trolley travelling below you. You're part of the collective now. You can't let that person's free will get in the way of progress. Eliminate them. You probably should do it. Fit in with the group.
Ooh.
Hashtag friends. Hashtag love. Hashtag instagood.
Nah.
We're finally going to find out the answer to the age-old question. If your friends jump off a bridge, would you?
It's a good one. We don't need to apply that logic here. It doesn't really work.
Do you honestly want to kill people? Or are you just copying others? Would you rather be a leader or a follower?
100% agree with that. Developers note, this is a heavy-handed metaphor for the pressure of society. Do not kill each other or jump off bridges. Well, duly noted.
This is it. The last question before we wrap up. By far the most important one.
Okay.
Do you feel society pressures you to do things you don't want to, constantly forcing you to chase some distant concept of happiness?
Wait, that's it. In a way, yes. Doesn't society always do that? They want to dictate what happy means to you, and not what you think is happiness. But at the same time, you only truly discover what happiness is through the interactions that you have with things, with the world around you. I would not be the same if it wasn't for the people who are around me, without my own little family. So do we consider that to be society? Because at the end of the day, it's all just a part of a higher layer. A start from, you know, just a conception of one human being and the values that you want to instill on them and on yourself as a small collective, and it keeps on spreading. And sometimes a lot of these values are shared, and thus they become the defining factors of what makes one happy. So it depends on how you want to construct that. In a way you could say no, but yes, it's also the right answer. But I don't think that the vast majority of people are thinking like that, in that meta way. We're likely going to construe that with how it is that social media is dictating back and forth, so I'll say no. Entry-level philosopher, okay. I can live with that. Not bad of a game at all. Samuel Reed Graves. Wow, what a name. Oh, Dr. Reed. That explains it. Yogcast Games, okay, they were the ones responsible for this. Oh, final stat. We killed 5 million people. Job lost. 85 million. One dead dog though. Independent developer supported 1. We did our jobs, ladies and gentlemen. We supported D&D. That was fun. That's really fun.